swear to God, this
Did you
shit
start recording before you did that?
Yes, I started recording this time. This shit doesn't get any easier in spite of all the effort. All right. Continue.
Snow
or
and
start
sorrow.
from, yes, stuff.
So let's see here. Investigation at the lodge. The party explored a ruined hunting lodge, discovering the area was infested with webbing and unusual heat-radiating crystals. I guess this was actually a cave and not a hunting lodge.
Well, at the very start, you guys were in the
Honey Lodge.
Oh, gotcha.
You were doing it like a second pass in the morning after you woke up and discovered the suspicious crystals that were going to be handy for keeping you guys warm as you were trekking overland.
While used by hunters for warmth, were found to be acting as incubators for insectoid eggs and spider swarms.
Yes.
The pursuit. Dale acted as an aerial scout tracking a mysterious cloaked woman, later identified as, I had B-I-M-M-E?
No, Bellamy.
Bellamy.
B-E-L-L-I-M-E. Bellamy.
How's it?
E-L-L-I-M-E.
Yes.
Bellamy.
L-I-M-E.
Bellamy.
Yeah, so she was the chosen of the barbed bitch, Shabertine.
I got that.
Yes, who's a demon or archfey with an affinity for spiders, secrets, and such.
She was actively puppet mastering victims with invisible gossamer threads. The confrontation. The party tracked Bellamy.
Doing great.
Copy, paste. Bellamy into the forest to confront her. During the ensuing skirmish, the party suffered a devastating blow when Frederick Jackson was killed by Bellamy.
Oh, is his last name Jackson?
That's what I had.
No, it's Frederick Raymond.
Frederick Raymond.
Grayman.
Grayman.
Like
Oh, I
Gray.
thought that was just his nickname.
Nah.
And where did Jackson come from?
That's his
my other character.
Oh,
Other character.
Don't go killing his other character. He needs some continuity.
because I changed that. If you said Grayman before, I'm like, no, that's not right. While the party succeed in defeating her, the arch entity known as Shabertine remains at large, and the party has not yet directly confronted her. The party discovered and gained deeper insights into the corruption. The blight originates from, I have, Cloudrador?
Cloud Razor.
Cloud Razor Temple. Like like a razor or like raising something?
R-A-Z-O-R.
R-A-Z-O. The site of a tragic ritual where Griffin's heart scale was stolen, unleashing the dread rose brambles that currently suffuse the land. And that is... Wilhelmina provided essential lore regarding the fall of Cloud Razor Temple at the very end.
Yeah. So
She's also dead.
she is now a ghost lady. She is a ghost lady. Yeah. So let me see if there's anything I can think of that you missed. Yeah. So the reason for death was you guys found the mine that was hidden below a dilapidated old chapel that was full of these pink crystals, and you thought that you had thrown down Bellamy early in the fight after she dropped from the ceiling through a crevice that led up to the chapel to ambush you, but after you threw her into the water, her mistress was like, "Bitch, I ain't done with you. Get back up there," and gave her spider legs and a big old thorax and whatnot, and so basically turned her into a Drider. Just basically turned her into Drider, and you guys all managed to surround her at one point. She wasn't having any of that, so she was just like, "Get back!" And she just blew everyone away. And poor little Frederick, who was keeping track of his hit points in the opposite direction that the game master was expecting, split his head open on the wall and fell into boiling water and got roasted. And then shortly thereafter, our ghostly paladin lady showed up, staked the big bad witch. I was like, y'all gotta get up and move. This place is going to blow. And as you were running out, with freeing all the miners who had started to recover once Bellarmé was dead, the whole place exploded, and it resulted in the explosion destroyed the structural integrity of the hill, and the whole hill ended up collapsing in on itself and basically removing itself from the map. So poor Frederick got crushed, melted, exploded, and buried.
I'm sure he's alive there somewhere.
I mean,
He lives on in all our hearts. He lives on in our hearts. Wilhelmina was able to preserve his soul for long enough for you guys to say your goodbyes, and then as the tears flowed. Yeah, it was very sad. That was very sad. It's been 20 damn years since I had a player whose character like had to go and pull a permadeath on me. Oh yeah, it'd been a while. Anyway, with you guys managed to liberate over a dozen people from the mine other than your party. So most of them are still pretty debilitated and disoriented from their ordeal. Some of them were being directly mind controlled. Others are just being treated like slaves. So it was a pretty rough time that they had. So at this point, you guys are basically in the middle of nowhere in the wilderness with a whole bunch of people, and it is nighttime. It's about like 9 o'clock at night at this point. So it's about a day's. You guys have to get to these people to safety somehow or another. It's Wilhelmina even stresses this. She's like, I cannot leave this land, but I should be able to accompany you as far as the border checkpoint anyway. And she's trying to meet with you guys privately off to the side while these people are, like, Lunara's trying to like conjure some flames to help keep them warm because it's winter time in the middle of a forest. But she basically stresses to you. She says, being as I'm one of the two rulers of this land, I'm loath for my people to see me in this state, that they might despair. So I can accompany you. I just do not wish for them to see me in this state and be racked with even more grief. But we certainly need to get them to safety. Otherwise, they'll freeze to death out here in the middle of this wilderness.
Can we collect some of these stones to help keep them warm too? Is from the explosion or?
So you guys had some stones that were in your backpacks. I'm assuming that you had to dump those out so that you guys didn't get blown up as well as you're running on out of
We're
here.
reacting to the other stones as well.
Well, what about the ones that are in the woods? Like those.
Oh yeah. So you guys did not obliterate every single nest. You blew up most of the ones that you came across. But yeah, there's still probably other crystals out here in the woods that would certainly not have exploded. They're a safe distance away. So yeah, you guys could certainly fan out in the forest and see if you can locate some of those. That's a good idea. So let's see. For that, what do we want to use for that? Tell you what, we could. Lunara and Belfons are okay with looking after the people. If the other four of you wanted to see about, or the other three of you wanted to see about finding some of these crystals. So if you guys want to, you're a druid, so you might not be a bad person to helm this check.
Yeah. I'll take a look, see if I can find any.
Yeah, so you're doing that. I guess Belfons could actually do some aerial reconnaissance. We could let him do some aerial reconnaissance. Some of the people, like one of the people who was freed, is a lumberjack, and he's gathering up some wood and whatnot from the tumble down church, and is using that so that Lunara's got something she can light on fire to stoke some warmth. So go ahead and how are Bruner and Wicker helping Dale with this? I'll have you guys do reaction rolls to see if you can provide him with any assistance.
I guess it would be instinct, right?
Yeah.
Instinct? Okay.
Or whatever goes for, survival. Yeah. Instinct.
Okay.
It would be 18.
18? All right.
19.
19. That's pretty good.
And that would be 16.
16. All right. So you can go ahead and add a +2 bonus to your roll here.
All right.
There we go. Found them.
Woo! Oh my God.
There we go. Oh, no, that's a crit.
What have you done? Oh, you got a crit?
Yeah, that's a crit. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Like, that's a terrible roll. Oh, wait, it's a crit. Yeah. It was 2s. So I was like, crap, I rolled a 2. Oh, another 2. That's only
Yes.
4.
Yes. All right. So, would you like to describe how it is that you managed to quickly? Because with that, I'm going to assume you managed to find a good-sized stash pretty quickly. So, what's that look like?
So he's just like wandering around, not paying attention to what he's doing. You know, he's checking out the people, seeing if there's like anything that might be useful over there, any people that might be useful over there, and like stumps his toe on something like, "What the hell? Hey guys!"
So he makes it about like we'll say maybe like 100 yards out into the woods. Tops, just kind of thinking to himself as he's walking along, like, how the hell am I going to do this? And he damn near trips and falls into a nest of giant spider eggs that haven't been hatched and don't have any spider guards left to defend them.
Just bits of spider guards.
Yeah. So
you smush one as you fall on.
Had to smush the last one. Yeah.
yeah. So Caleb needs something to do. Roll 2d20.
19.
All right, so you find a total of 19 of these pink crystals that yet remain intact that you can distribute amongst the people. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, yeah.
technically 5, and I think, let me see the number of,
You said we saved roughly 20 miners.
yeah, so that's about enough to cover all of them anyway. So, yeah, so that's pretty much enough to cover all of them.
Nice roll.
You guys will just freeze on the way back. Might as well be nice and toasty.
You guys are heroes, you're fine.
Well, he's okay.
You're all hot-blooded. In fact, someone might have a fever of 103. All right, so what do you guys want to do for the night? Did you want to camp in the woods, or are you going to try and do a day-long forced march through the night back to that hunting lodge?
Can we get to the little campsite in the crossroads so we're out of the woods?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There was a campsite there, wasn't there? Yeah. So it only takes you about hour, 2 hours top to herd all these folks back to that campsite. It's not nearly enough space in the tents that were left there for everyone. But you guys do have tents of your own that can be used. So yeah, people huddling in tents for body warmth. You can cram about probably 3 into each of the little pup tents, and then the rest can squeeze into the pavilion by tossing all the there's a bunch of gear, I think, and like tools inside.
And we'll go ahead and make a big bonfire, make sure we all stay warm.
Yeah.
Make sure we have some guards up watching. Yeah. Are we going to take turns guarding, or are we going to have the miners, since they're not doing anything else to carry their weight, do the guarding?
So There's a bunch of people. There's a bunch of people. I had like 14 people detailed, I think.
Wow.
So and you said I said like 20 before?
Yeah, you said roughly 20 miles. So we made it.
Well,
How dare you?
we'll say that 6 of them like succumbed to their injuries and to make this a more manageable number. So there's enough crystals for like you guys plus the 14 who survived.
You wrote it too.
So I'll just go down the list in the order I wrote. There's like a little silver-haired elven woman. She basically looks like Freeren.
Nice.
She's it looks like she's her clothes are all like stained with like the pink dust and like everything else, but it looks like at one point she might have been like a priestess or an acolyte or something like that, but she's almost catatonic from like her PTSD. Like she's just like still in super ultra freak out mode. And anytime somebody like even like when Lunara, who's like, you know, the most demure and like non-threatening looking person here, comes up to her, she's just is like, "Ah, don't touch me." There's a big old lumberjack. He introduces himself as Bowen. There's 5 rangers who used to be stationed at that checkpoint. They call themselves the Dirty Five. Their names are Dolph, Inez, Roland, Thomas, and Ives. So they took their initials and spelled them. We're like, hey, we're the Dirty Five. There's Ivar and Gita, who are a pair of dwarven miners, siblings actually, and they you know, making conversation with you guys, especially once they find out that you're a member of is it the Stoneforge clan? Yeah, that impresses them. So they're excited about that. There's a half-elven woman by the name of Lauren. She used to be like a messenger who would like, you know, basically a mail carrier who would travel between, usually with a guard. Michaela, she was a sailor in Ambershey, like sailor. She would fish on the lake. That was her profession. She was an angler. There's Remy and Tessa who are married. They're actually innkeepers. They're in the wood and knoll stands on the westernmost boundary of where the forest road that you guys were traversing, where the forest gives way to like the bogs and the where like the peat bogs and the plains and whatnot. There's Severine and Uric, who are a couple of human mercenaries that travel together. And then there's Zeke, a gnomish entrepreneur who is eager to get back to civilization, preferably if it's not in Ambershey at this point. And the last 2 who look the most striking and stand about a good head and shoulders taller than everyone else are these 2 like huge black guys. They look like they're the stereotypical like harem guards from like an Arabian movie or something, just like these big ass swole dudes. But they seem to be mute. They cannot speak, and when you try talking with them, they just kind of open their mouths and point, and you can see that they don't have tongues. So yeah, that's the folks that you guys managed to save from here.
Sounds like they might be useful.
Yeah. So they when you're asking what you should call them, they just, you know, take a stick and like in the snow write out what their names are. One of them, his name is Pelam, P-E-L-A-M, and the other one is Limath, L-I-M-A-T-H. So them's the 14 folks you guys saved.
Nice.
But yeah, so they're pretty much just wearing like, regular clothes. They don't have armor, weapons, winter garb or whatnot. The cave was plenty warm for them, so they got food and water while they were working there, but that was about it. So.
Sorry.
So anyway, you guys make camp for the night. You've got plenty of people here who are able to keep the fire going. I'm going to say that you probably had, since you guys were intending to be traveling further than this, we'll say you had plenty of provisions on you to spare for everyone else, and if not,
Got some rangers.
we'll assume Dale turned into a cow and
Big cheeseburgers.
I was thinking milk, but
Yeah.
no, you guys have enough hunters in your group that
I'm not drinking that milk.
it's like, wait a second, he turned into a bull. What's going on here? No man milk. No. So what I'd like to do is go ahead and let's do a group check for keeping watch tonight. Let's see how that goes.
Instinct again?
Or however you guys are contributing.
All right.
Yeah,
For Belfonte's part, he's regaling the people with stories and whatnot.
Minara's purring, making everyone feel comfortable.
I got a 10.
10. All right.
21.
21.
This is a skill check, not a reaction.
It's a reaction. And let's see. I'm going to say you're the closest we got to a ranger. I'll assume that you're helming this again. So
18.
18. Yeah, you guys.
Second.
With this,
20.
with this many people and all in one spot, there's enough noise and smells and whatnot that it's not real super enticing to any predators that might still be alive in the woods that the spiders haven't driven off. And at this point, any remaining spiders throughout their hive mind or whatever else they've got going on are like, yeah, we got a bunch of badasses over here. we don't need any part of that. So the the spiders have pretty much backed off. Any additional nest you guys found along your way, you've fucked up. And even on that 2-hour-long walk back here, you found enough crystals where everyone's plenty toasty, even without jackets or whatnot. So you guys are pretty well set up. So for the rest of the day, you guys, after getting a good long rest for the evening, y'all are able to make your way back to the camp. Oh, I guess
Need to
if
do
it's a long rest, that means I get fear.
Oh, and I got the crap beat out of me, so I need to do a long rest.
Caleb,
Can't level up what?
roll a d4 for me, please.
Oh, wait a second. I need to do a long rest. How do you do the long rest again?
4.
4.
Here.
You are so generous. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow.
Long rest is the
Don't mind me. I just need to make a very important roll here. Okay.
Like I over there just...
I'd take more fear, but I'm already maxed out at this point. You guys managed to get a decent night's rest. There's a good bit of snoring through the night. It keeps any bears and whatnot scared away. In the morning, it did stop snowing overnight. It stopped snowing overnight, and stop snowing. So everything's covered in a fresh layer of snow, but the skies are now clear, and you can actually see for a decent distance.
All
You
the
can
blood
tell.
and snow is covered up.
You can tell that where you're at right now, this trail that you'd come out of, because you remember you had come out of the woods and were approaching this trail. So it was a path like this, and then this led over to the mine. This trail that you came upon when you exited the forest yesterday leads back north to the main road that bisects the forest that separates Ambershey from Merigwayne. So it's being as you're at this camp, it's a pretty easy trek to navigate your way and escort all the folks back to the hunting lodge. It does take you pretty much all day to get there. They don't have the best shoes and whatnot. So even though they're warm, it's not an easy trek for them. Their feet are pretty bloodied and haggard by the time they arrive in the evening. But when you do arrive at the hunting lodge this evening, you find that there's already somebody there awaiting your arrival. Sinister figure.
Dun dun dun.
Most sinister indeed.
Is it a gnome?
I will show you what this individual looks like. It is terrifying to behold, let me tell you. Truly terrifying. Where is it? Assets. Campaigns. Wildethar. You find one of these
It's a witch.
lurking around the encampment. It's a kind of youngish, like maybe late teens, looking elf, I believe, in the garb of a wizard. So, Caleb, why don't you describe your character and introduce himself as he sees this group of about 20 people headed up the trail and trying to brush past you to get inside this this building that isn't as cold on the inside as it is on the outside.
So you see
And don't paraphrase Drist's description.
it's a 5'4", teenager, white hair, dark skin, skinny build, elf ears. He sees you guys coming. He's like, "Oh hey, that's definitely Belfons. That's Bruner. That can't be Blake. That's too young.
No, my name's Dale. What's your name?
My name's Kalmatya, or you can call me Cal.
Yeah, I'll go with Cal. Nice to meet you, Cal.
Where's Frederick? Where's Grandpa Frederick? I don't see him over here. Where is he? Yeah, he's supposed to be here with you guys, right? You guys went together, right?
Yeah, he was with us.
Lunara, you see this?
Cheers.
You see this little Neko girl with like white hair and white ears, and when you see this, she just kind of grabs her tail and looks and says, Frederick didn't make it.
You're just still over there waiting for us, right?
No, I'm afraid
In a
he.
manner of speaking.
No, I'm afraid he's dead.
What?
Yeah.
But I just got strong enough to help him on his quest.
So you're a friend of his?
I'm his grandson.
His grandson. All right. Well, it's nice to meet you, and I'm sorry to break the news to you about your grandpa. He was a good man, a good gnome, I should say.
Did he mention anything as he passed?
Not that I
Belfons pipes up at this point. He says, he did actually. He asked us to look after his children.
Yeah.
And something else.
And?
The light hand or something.
And also to
The cult of the Lightbringers.
yes, he also wanted us to take up his pursuit of routing out the rut with the cult of the Lightbringers.
Are you guys gonna do it?
Of course.
Then I'm definitely gonna join, because that's the whole reason I started adventuring.
Well, maybe you can tell us a little bit more about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
All right, all you people go inside while we talk to this fella here. Go ahead.
So the cult is a there's a subset, I guess, of the Lightbringers that kidnap children and raise them up to be their assassins, their whatever you want. And Grandpa was a long time ago captured, and he spent years there being trained, and then he helped lots of people escape, like my parents, who are considered his children, even though I'm pretty sure they're older than he is. But,
Well, he was older than he looked, I believe.
I mean, he was still like 60, I think.
Oh, just a kid.
But, yeah, my parents, they were able to escape with Grandpa's help and managed, they had me shortly after, and when he escaped, I was able to learn some things about the cult of the Lightbringers through stories and of his adventures and what he went through. Very cleaned up versions, from what I can tell, of what he went through.
Well, he was a good friend, and he died a noble death trying to protect us. And we were trying to protect him, but he didn't make it. So we are greatly saddened by his loss, and he made us promise, and we all agreed that we would. So you're definitely, I say he's welcome to join us. What do you guys think?
Lunar, Lunar says, I'd be happy to have another friend on the road with us.
Why, thank you.
She says, we look like we're about the same age.
How old are you?
I'm 12. Well,
I'm 18.
okay, well that's pretty close.
Pretty close. Yeah, if you guys are going to one of your missions is to destroy the cult of the Lightbringers, I will definitely join you guys, because yeah, I don't think I can do it alone. I'd try, but
Yeah.
And you look like you're a spell slinger.
yeah, I'm a wizard. I have a couple spells that'll be helpful.
We could always use a little bit more boom.
That I can provide.
So, Bruner knew Frederick pretty well. Did he ever hear about Kalmacha or any of them?
I heard mention of him, and he talked about him, but
Okay.
didn't know that he had started to adventure yet.
Yeah. All grown up. He's a few inches taller than you.
Welcome.
Thank you. I've heard lots of stories about you.
I've heard some stories about you. I thought you were still at the school training, but it's good to have you.
Oh, just graduated summa cum laude
Wow.
from the School of Knowledge.
Nice.
Nice. Belfont says, well, I guess we'll have to see what songs we can write about you as you join our travels. Hopefully no dirges anytime soon. I'm still working on the one for your adoptive father. But yes, he helped us defeat a very big bad indeed. Unfortunately, it sounds like there's another 2 that we have to go before we are going to manage to accomplish the task that's immediately before us. I presume you've heard of our old friend Dorian.
Yes, he was also in the stories too.
Well, he and his...
Wilhelmina, right?
Yes, Dorian and Wilhelmina, the rulers of the province of Ambershay. They, we had come over here because we wanted... Duchess Karina asked us to do, you might say, a wellness check on them. Make sure they are doing well and to potentially recruit his assistants. Her elder brother Niall has run into some trouble over the Boundless and their new colony, and something that requires a dragon's touch, apparently. So we one typically doesn't know too many dragons, so options are somewhat limited there. But as it turns out, he is what's the word? Incapacitated, indisposed at the moment. No, that doesn't sound quite right, but I'm sure the word will come to me. He's not fighting fit at the moment. We need to do a few things to see him get back on his feet, so to speak. I'll spare you the details for now, but we still need to head back in there, see if we can't help him out, and quite possibly defeat a few evil hags along the way.
Definitely help with that.
Excellent. Well, I'll go ahead and add your name to my book for now. Let's see, Kalmatia. Is that Light Eater? Is that
Yes, that's what it means.
interesting? Your parents named you that, or is that
No, that's my adventuring name.
smart boy, clever boy? I can see that Frederick trained you well. Well, welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Okay, so as everyone gets settled into the lodge this evening, the rangers and other folks here, everyone's kind of gathered around in the main room, kind of debating next steps and whatnot, because pretty much all their lives have been uprooted for who knows how many years at this point. The Rangers' first priority, now that they've finished re-equipping themselves in the armory and everything, is starting tomorrow. They want to start fanning out into the wilderness, see if there's any folks in trouble at outlying homesteads, things like that, because the time slowing effect that Shibertine had created over the land seems like it's starting to abate now that her witch has been defeated. So that's caused a reduction in her power. So it's almost like the hands on the clock are slowly starting to move again. So they're curious to see if there's other people out there who need help. The innkeepers, Remy and Tessa, they're eager to get back to Wood and Knoll. They're in west of here, because if rangers are going to be traversing the land, and if you guys are headed that way anyway, it might not hurt to have a safe base of operations. But if their inn isn't currently safe, it would be nice to have made that journey with some capable adventurers who can take care of spiders or worse. So that's their goal. Lauren wants to return to Sybil's Rook to spread the news of what's happened here and see if it's possible to get the guards back there to send any reinforcements. She's she can see by your garb that you're obviously more than a few ranks up in the city guard from back in this province's capital in Kenkarnak. So perhaps if there's any sort of missive that that you could pen to see if you could get any reinforcements or whatnot, she'd be happy to deliver it, for free since you guys rescued her. She would appreciate if maybe one or two people could guard her on the way back, and the mercenaries, Severine and her husband Ulrich, were like, yeah, we can do that. We're in the same boat. We don't normally do things for free, but one good turn deserves another. I'm sure the rest of our troop would like to know what the hell ever happened to us. So yeah, we can escort you back there, Miss Lauren. The little elf girl, Althea, she still just keeps huddling by the fire in a cloak, not wanting to talk to anybody. And she just seems really skittish. Did anybody want to? And then Pelam and Lilam, they're just kind of nodding to each other like they're kind of like they're weighing options and whatnot. Is there anyone here that you guys were paying particular attention to or whatnot?
Two. There was a gnome that was a merchant.
Yeah, he wants to get the hell out of here too. And when he hears that Lauren, Severin, and Yurik are thinking about like heading over to Sybil's Rook, he's like, I'm all for that.
So I'm interested in that. Also, you said the elf was a priestess.
Yeah,
Does that mean like a healer type?
presumably.
All right, I'd like to see if I can get through to her.
Yeah, give me either an instinct or a knowledge check.
Okay. I will do knowledge, no. So 12 and a 7, so 18, so 19 rather. 19, 21.
21, and that was knowledge or instinct?
Instinct.
Instinct.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
So, you notice as you kind of approach her, and you're like the biggest dude here. You're even bigger than those two like eunuchs.
Yeah.
That you.
Well, I'm not going to approach her yet. I won't give us. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, are you like pulling aside like maybe Lunara or whatnot? Because Lunara's.
What I was thinking about doing is beast forming again into a kitten.
Okay.
And trying that approach.
So you bring Lunar and you have 2 kittens?
There you go. Yeah. See, well, even Lunara is pretty big. I was thinking like, for she's an elf, she's not. So I think maybe a kitten might, or a puppy or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, you could do that if you wanted to.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, I want to see what the instinct check got me first.
yeah. So you're kind of playing it cool, just kind of observing her for a distance, and you notice that she keeps like for one thing, she keeps playing with her hair, but she just keeps looking nervously at and seeming like she's trying to stay on the far side of the room from the two big guys. She seems like she's either terrified or suspicious of them for whatever reason. She just keeps playing with her hair, and like then she'll just go back to gazing into the fire and whatnot.
So they don't speak, so they wouldn't be able to help me understand why she's so afraid. So I'm going to ask the big guys if maybe they could, go upstairs for a little bit.
They just look to each other and
I'm going to see if would anybody be kind enough to follow the big guys upstairs and see if they can get any information out of them about why, she's afraid.
I can try.
All right. Because they can't talk, so we're gonna have to like do some writing or something with those guys. See if we can get some information out of them. So, let's see which one do we want to do first. See if we can get some information out of them first.
What do you say? What do you say when you're asking them to step into the other room? Anyway,
I'm just gonna be upfront with them. Like the little one seems to be afraid of you guys, so if you could step out for a minute.
give me a present check. I just want to see what you get.
All right. There's 2 5s.
Oh,
Damn. I'm gonna
All
keep
right.
these dice. I like these guys. All right.
so they just kind of look at each other and like, and they
Mute?
Yeah, they're mute. So somebody's gonna. Well, you know how to write. You gotta be a pretty
wasn't-
smart one.
Yeah, I mean, I can also cast telepathy as long as they
so
know how to talk.
so Cal, give me an instinct check of your own, please.
13.
13. You notice that they as they're going, they didn't notice you as they first walked in because I guess you were like off to the side, like trying to look in the windows and whatnot to see like why the heck nobody was home at this border checkpoint. So they didn't notice you until they're walking past, and one of them just kind of stops for a moment and looks at you, and his companion almost runs into him, and he just kind of nods his head in your direction. That just like stiffens for a bit, and they just sort of give you a short bow without like breaking eye contact for a moment, and then before exiting the room and being like,
I guess we're going with them.
Yeah, can.
Okay, so you guys head off after them.
I'll wait and see what they say.
Well, I guess I want to do a knowledge check on what that. Well, I'm assuming I would know what that bow was, because.
Yeah, you can give me a knowledge check. Let's see what you get.
13.
13.
Your lucky number.
So, you've grown up in not really a huge city, but you've been going to like taking part in the wizard schooling that they've got here. I mean, even though it's not a big city, it is named after an archfey and a powerful mage, Zabilna. So they do have a lot of magical studies here. So, but you recognize, it looks like they were being polite and deferential to you, almost as if you were of a higher social standing than they are, or something like that. Like they didn't do it with anyone else here. It was just you that seemed like they were somewhat surprised to see you here. So yeah, it looked like some sort of deference or possibly based around social caste or something like that. Mm-hmm. So, Wicker, what are you up to?
I mean, honestly, I was going to talk to him, but it sounds like he's the better one to speak with them if he's got telepathy and stuff like that.
Potentially. I mean,
I wouldn't know what to ask, because I have not been with the party at all, so I can be a translator, probably, but you guys would have to ask the questions, because...
Just want to find out, why the little one's so afraid of him.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess that works.
Yeah.
Not going to ask what they were doing in there, or...
If you want to, sure, go ahead. Go for it.
so okay. So what are you asking them? I mean, their ears seem to work, obviously.
Yeah.
But
I'm assuming this was after they'd gone up and we were discussing it.
yeah. So let me bring up the map of this place just so we can see where exactly.
I'm assuming
you guys
there
are
was
going.
2 floors.
No.
No, it was just 1 floor.
Okay,
but
so
that's
There's
okay.
multiple rooms.
another room then.
They're on the roof.
Yeah, another room.
upstairs.
Yeah.
The roof is on fire. The roof.
That's right.
Yeah, but
Or
there
this
was like
place pretty
there was
well.
the armory, the kitchen, the main lodge room,
took everything that wasn't bolted.
the museum room.
You took care of quite a
Just
bit.
hit the door.
Yeah, you could use your
can't
other
get in.
computer.
Open the damn door.
I'll have to do it on my screen, I guess. All right, get out here, you. Boost mode, go. Yeah, that's right. Use that DM power. Woo! So we'll just say that Lunara is trying to keep close tabs on the frightened little elf lady. Belfons, we'll say that Belfons is serving people drinks over at the bar or something like that. Wicker, Dale. So let's see. So this is like a little vestibule here. So maybe you ask them to step into this back room here or something like that.
Yeah.
So we'll put Wicker and... Did I add Cal to the party thing yet?
I don't think so. It doesn't look like it.
Yeah, I guess I'll go with them.
Let's put Cal on the
We
map.
were going to comfort the...
I want to find out why she's so afraid, and then I'll figure out what I want to do.
Oh.
What the-
So you can
that's
ask the
the-
questions. I'll...
Good point. Yeah.
What's Brunner up to? Is he just hanging out, or is he going with them, or...
No, I noticed that the rangers were kind of wanting to take care of the area and everything, so I'm going to talk to them about...
Oh, that's right. You were doing that, and you were also writing a request for reinforcements to give to Lauren.
So I want to talk to them about making this an outpost and taking care of this, and then I'm going to send a missive back with her to try to bring reinforcements.
Okay.
And about making this somewhere like it should be for people who are traveling and
Yeah, back to
back to
I
what
mean,
it should have
back to
been.
what its original purpose was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds good. So we'll say that you're doing that with them. Oh God,
Moving everyone at once.
moving everyone at once.
Wizard.
We'll say that We'll say that you were doing that with them in the
yeah.
in their conference room out back here. So you're out back in the conference room basically.
Oh, just the characters. We had an interesting group of.
A motley crew,
Yeah.
so to speak.
I'm going to cast telepathy on the one that looks like he's. Well, they both look the same, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Which one looks like he's the leader?
they look like they're peers, actually.
Then I'll just it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What's the names?
One's got a bit of a goatee, and the other's clean
Okay.
shaven.
1 and 2 is goatee. I'll do it on the goatee guy.
Goatee guy. All right, let's see. Which one is goatee guy?
Oh, you got pictures of them?
Of course you got pictures.
I thought I did. Let me see. That guy's got a goatee. Oh, I guess that guy also has a goatee. All right, well, whatever. So,
Goatee guy number 1.
so one of them's clean shaven, and the other's got like close stubble.
Close stubble.
Close stubble. All right, so that's Palam.
Balon.
So, go ahead and give me a spellcraft roll for casting your telepathy.
I actually don't. It's just a spend a hope to open a line of mental communication with one target you can see.
Okay.
What would I add if I'm
What's your spellcasting ability?
so 13 with knowledge?
13 with knowledge. You attempt to open a telepathic communication to him, and he just looks like and shakes his head.
Oh.
Maybe explain what you're doing first.
Yeah, sure. No, do it again. Yeah.
Hold him down and force your way into his mind.
I mean, really, I just grab some paper and hand it to him, and like, just ask him questions and he can write down what his
Okay.
responses are.
Okay, yeah, you could do that.
All right.
But yeah, he doesn't seem to appreciate unsolicited telepathy.
Well, we want to ask him first. It would be easier if we just did that instead of. Anyway, we'll go with the paper then. All right.
So-
no telepathy. We'll go with some paper then.
All right, so you're sticking with the. So it's the three of you.
Yeah, we're
guys-
gonna go ahead and figure out what's going on with the little girl, and then we'll go back and then we'll figure out what we want to do after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wander around and look at all the interesting things.
All right.
They're all gone.
I haven't done it. You can take all of them.
Oh, that's right. There might be. I don't remember. There might have been some wizard stuff.
Yeah,
in
you
there.
see there's like a cool glider here that looks like it's been made from the wings of like a big old bat or something like that. Yeah, it's really cool. So you start looking around the room. What are the two grown-ups doing in this situation?
I was gonna talk to these guys and see if I can figure out what was going on, but you got something else you
No,
want?
that's fine.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. So I'm gonna hand. I'm assuming there's paper around here somewhere, so I'm gonna hand them some paper and say, "Hey,
You just stomp into the room next door where Bruner's having his discussion with the Rangers, and like get some paper from him.
All right.
And like, it's like this guy. All right.
all right, guys. The little elf girl seems to be awfully terrified of you guys. Yeah. Do you know what's up with that?
One of them just they look at each other and it's like they think for a moment. They just one of them just taps himself on the chest. He's like,
Yeah, that might be it, but it seemed like it was a little something more with you guys other than just being huge. Did you see anything or noticed anything with her?
the other one looks and he says,
Neck? Hey, can you expound upon that a little bit for me? Can you guys know how to write? Well,
Vampire?
are you think she's a vampire?
Or the spider bite?
Can you write it down for us? I'm gonna hand some paper.
you have the paper and
Yeah. I didn't think.
he looked at like,
We don't have a pen. I have pen.
No, you had enough foresight to get a pen.
Yeah.
I don't know how to write.
I thought they wrote in the snow earlier.
Their names.
They wrote their names.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, they knew enough to be able. They knew how to write the symbols of their names, and y'all were able to translate it.
All right. So something about her neck.
When you said she was playing with her hair, is it on the side of the neck? Where
Yeah, she was playing with it nervously like this.
over where they just pointed on the same side.
So
Might be
maybe
hiding
there's.
something.
Well, I'm not even there. Never mind.
You're not there.
I'm not. Never mind.
Maybe she's got a brand of some sort on her neck.
No,
They-
he did this. Like
They look at.
that.
A bite? A bite?
He just does.
I go look. All right. I'll go look then. Thanks for your help, guys. All right. So I'm going to try. I don't want to be a huge. Either get Lunar to do it, or I'm going to do cat form. I can still talk in cat form. So
You also know that Belfons can make himself invisible as often as he pleases. If you want to have him do anything, he's there too because he sees you making going off and doing. He says, "Dale, what are you up to?"
I'm trying to figure out what this little
Are you
girl's
tr-
so
are you-
afraid of.
Oh, is that what it is? I thought you were trying to recruit more muscle for your backwoods syndicate.
I'm always on the lookout for that. So there's lots of people ask about that. But the little girl over there is a priestess, from what I understand, and we could use
Certainly looks like it.
a healer. So that's where I was starting. But
She seems.
I mean, I can heal a bit.
You're not there.
I thought we left.
No, you're still in the room checking out all the shit. Dale specifically said he was head back out.
All right, so you can turn invisible. The big guys over here says something about her neck. Can you take a look and see if you can spot anything weird about her neck?
Yeah, I suppose I can do that. Just a moment. I think there's a bottle down here that I need to inspect. And he flies down below the level of the bar where no one will be able to see him, and he just
Oops.
he fades away. So he does the whole Bart Baradine fade away shtick, and you can hear him go past your ears, and then you can see like a slight disruption from some of the candles around the room from his wings, but it looks like at a certain point he lands and just goes the rest of the way on foot, just being cautious.
Did you roll terribly?
So while that's happening, there's people milling around the room, and Lunar is trying to go over and approach her again and just kind of wave, and the little girl's looking up. And when she's doing that, you just hear a high pitched curse from the other side of the room as Lunar just about steps on him, and the little elf girl just kind of backs up and looks down at the floor what the hell? What are you doing?
Someone's calling me.
Tell him to stop.
Surprisingly, it didn't.
Yeah, so he nat one his stealth check, and and the elf definitely did not nat one her
Perception.
her instinct to notice that something's afoot. So she just kind of backs up, and she's just kind of doing this, and let's see, Lunar would probably be trying to comfort her, I guess, wouldn't she?
Yeah, that's what you do.
Let's see. Let's have Lunara try and do some presence type.
Lenara's gonna be a vampire too.
Oh no, not that. Lunara would probably be okay with that. She wouldn't mind. Her name already signifies being a night person anyway. Oh, she's not been leveled up yet. Or has she?
Should have gone with kitten.
Oh yeah, she hasn't leveled up yet. Let's see. Presence. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Ooh.
19.
Damn, killing it.
20.
So 21 with her modifier. Okay, so Lunara goes over and begins talking, and she says, "Oh, sorry, Belfons. I didn't see you down there. Miss, I'm sorry. I couldn't help but notice that it looks like you're very cold. Would you like me to put some more logs on the fire, or maybe get you some mulled wine or some soup, something to warm you up?" And the elf girl's like, so she seems to respond well to that. So Lunora's basically like working on her, and as she's doing so, a few minutes later, Belfons comes back over there, and you see he's hopping along. He's just kind of like massaging like his right foot as he does. He says, "Well, she does have a couple puncture wounds on the right side of her neck. So it looks like she got bit for certain, but she still has a pulse."
So she's not a vampire?
No, she's not a vampire, but it looks like one was certainly snacking on her.
I don't know why she would think we're vampires, but okay.
I did get a look at her. I did get a look at her vestments. It looks like a priestess of moralness,
Yeah.
same as Wilhelmina's
Okay.
compatriots. So my guess is that she must have come from Cloudraiser Temple.
Ah, we're headed there next.
Oh, were we? I thought we were going to Dorian's castle.
Are we going to Cloud Razor? Am I wrong
Those are
about
the two options.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the castle, I believe, that was my impression you guys had wanted to go to the castle. That's basically along a road.
Yeah.
It's going to be less trekking through the wilderness, certainly,
What
to go there first.
did we talk about it? Did we decide? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
I
So-
thought we made a final.
That was
we
that's
just
the
need
last spot. That's the last spot where Wilhelmina remembered seeing Dorian was at their castle.
Yeah.
Okay.
We hadn't decided.
So,
All right. Okay. But there was something going on with Cloud. Oh, that's where Shabatine is?
no, that was no, the
Griffin
Cloudraiser
and
Temple.
something or
Cloudraiser Temple is, I think it was it Princess Lancerella, Lunora's patron, who mentioned that, or no, I think Wilhelmina mentioned it herself, that Cloudraiser Temple had existed here long before they ever came to this land. And keep in mind, she and Dorian are both several hundred years old. They're not spring chickens.
Yeah.
So they're already well established. So this temple looked like it was from like ancient antiquity, and what they had discovered beneath the temple basically was the not comatose, but it was the remains of like a powerful proto demon, like a titan, by the name of Yag Sul,
Okay.
that they found there. And so they had basically made it a proclamation of their land, of their province, that it was strictly off limits to everyone because that was the nesting grounds.
Anybody want hoagies? Almost.
So we're probably not going to do that right now anyway. So I'm going to say I'm going to go back to my first plan. I'm going to take kitten form.
But pause before you.
Okay, go ahead.
I do remember I wrote this down, that one of the foes that we have, there is a vampire. A vampire called Yer is one of the chosen of one of the Fae patrons that we're after too.
Ah, all right.
Yeah, it was Ewer, and her patron was Nazron, the Blood Rose.
Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, I want to.
Another foe. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, there were a total of, it was a triumvirate basically, just like a coven basically. So and then the other member of it was
Gothamite.
Glaumatha the Opulent, and the one who's like her chosen is
Iliar.
Queen Viljar of Kemia, who
Oh.
yeah, that's that's like a powerful. It's like a powerful black nation to the south of the Silver Sea. Let me bring up the map and I'll show you.
Of the 3, we've killed one of their chosen.
Yes.
Correct.
So we got
Yeah.
3 of this coven. I
Yeah.
can't remember their names, but then each one of the 3 have a chosen.
Yeah. So Kemia is down here. So it's almost on the equator. So it's a pretty wealthy and powerful kingdom. Think of like Ethiopia from back before it was colonized, back when it's like Abyssinia, or how you pronounce it. So it's like a powerful, wealthy country. Like it borders 2 different seas. It's one of 2 nations that controls a very important waterway that they can lock down easily. So yeah, it's a very powerful country.
That's really far away.
It is really far away. Like Ambershay is all the way up over here. Ambershay is up here, so it's many thousands of miles away. Like Malatista, where you guys were for the Witchlight Carnival and whatnot, where you guys were for the Witchlight Carnival was like right over here. So this is, and that was a long distance, and this is like almost 3 times as far away. So yeah, you've the name of the location is familiar to you. You've heard of it before. You could probably put your finger on where it is on a map, but you've never really been there before. You know that people of very dark skin, that's a normal occurrence there. But yeah, you don't meet a lot of people from Kemia up where you are.
Do either one of you? Does anybody else want to try to approach the elf girl before I give it a try?
No, I think the kitten idea is a good idea.
Everybody's okay.
Okay.
So now I'm trying to decide if I want her to see what I'm doing. You know what? I think that might be a better approach to take. Yeah, I want her to see.
Okay.
I want her to see me change into a kitten.
All right. So what's the setup for this look like? Like, do you approach?
I'm
Are you
gonna.
approaching anyone else in the party, or just doing it directly with her?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Well, Lunara's talking to her now.
Yeah, she's keeping her distance, but kind of sitting with her, like
All right.
eating
I would
soup
change
with her.
away from her and walk to her as a cat. Not change as a big giant bull into a cat right next to her.
I don't want her to think I'm trying to trick her.
No, I meant let her see you away from her, change, and then come to her.
Oh yeah.
not
So yeah,
change right next
exactly,
to her.
exactly. Yeah.
All right.
So I'm gonna like wave at her, get her attention so she can see me,
She looks up at you like,
and then I'm gonna transform into a kitten.
she just like, her eyes are kind of glued to you, and Lunar looks over as well. She says, "Oh, that's Dale. He's a big snuggly. He's like a big snuggly teddy bear, except now he's a cat.
So
That's
I'm
what he
gonna
does."
cautiously walk over there, the way a kitten would, and mimicking the behavior of a kitten.
Lunar immediately attempts to scoop you up herself.
Of course. I'll go along with it,
She scoops you up at first, and she's like,
and I'll purr as well.
and after a minute, she looks over and she's like, "Here, Dale, would you like to give Dale some snuggles too?" And the girl's just kind of like, She like sits down her bowl and like, tentatively holds out her hands. Give me a presence check just for the shits and giggles.
7 and a 6. That's 13 plus 15.
15. All right. You So she takes hold and you just like lift up. And she's just like,
I'm gonna purr. Yeah, I get extra points for purring.
she's just kind of going, like the whole Bob's Burger thing.
She's purring too.
She seems very confused, and Lunar's just like, "Oh my God," and she's like, just like kind of like is awkwardly like just like holding you there and just like puts you on her shoulder and just like pet.
All right, so I'm gonna give this a little time for her to settle down, being in the kitten form here, and then
Yeah, she just holds you for like 20 minutes, and she seems to loosen up. You can feel that she's
relaxing.
you can feel she's relaxing. She's got a warm lap.
Okay.
You can hear you can smell that she's alive.
Okay, good. She's warm.
And you can tell that
okay.
you can tell like while you're in her lap and whatnot. And you're like, okay, yeah, she's not cold and clammy.
All right.
So
I'm going to try and not Dale's biggest voice like he normally does, but he's going to say, "Are you okay, girl?"
she kind of freaks out when the cat speaks, and she kind of goes to talk, but it's really halting, and she's
Oh, it's all right. You're safe here. Nobody's going to get to you here.
yeah, she goes into like a momentary panic when she tries to talk.
Oh.
So give me a knowledge check.
Knowledge.
Yeah,
Good luck with that.
see how that do.
That is a 6 and a 6. Damn, same thing.
6, 7 again, really?
No, I didn't do that. No. And I have nothing on that.
Okay.
Nope.
So yeah, you can.
I got a
It
7
looks
and
like
a
she's
6.
So you're a druid. You've seen like frightened animals that have been like. You've seen frightened animals that have been like abused and whatnot, and it can take a while for like their PTSD and whatnot that they have from being abused to calm down, and you get the distinct impression that she's been abused.
All right.
So she does seem calmer since you and Lunara have been nice to her. And as you're kind of sitting there like pondering what to think about this, she just says, Althea.
Althea, that's a pretty name.
Thank you. And she just like scoops you up and puts you back down so you can be on the ground again.
All right. You don't have to tell us now. Go ahead.
And she just reaches up, and you can see her concentrate for a moment, and her hand glows a little bit, and it's like you can see her like she's trying to heal herself, but it's like her magic is weaker than it should be for someone who's clearly been a priestess for as long as she must have. Because I mean she's a full-grown elf. I mean she's petite,
Yeah.
but she's she doesn't have the bearing of a child necessarily.
Oh, much older than Dale.
Probably older than Dale.
Yeah.
I would have probably wandered out by this time.
All right.
Yeah. So you wander on out.
If I'd have seen her trying to heal herself, I would have come up and, do you need some healing?
What you asked this time?
So
Yes. No, I do telepathy. I do a telepathy thing to her to.
give me a presence check at disadvantage. Oh god, everyone moved.
What was that?
I'm out there too. 'Cause
19.
you guys switch your computers. We can't go
Oh.
through doors.
And I rolled an 8, so I get a hope.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
Do you now?
Yeah.
That wasn't-
Strange patterns. I told you 8 was my number.
Did you?
I thought it was
Yes,
13.
that's what I said.
When did you say that? Last night?
No, at the beginning of the session. That's why I said 8.
I was like,
That's what I said 8 for.
Okay.
That's what 8 was for. Cause you. That's all you did. We just said 8.
context
I
came.
can't tell them context until I was here or arrived.
Okay. 8. I will write down the number 8 in my book so that I've got some some ken of what ye speak of.
And then I can only change it when I take a long rest.
Okay, 8 is Cal's number.
Yes. So that was a 19.
19. So she startles.
I would have said it softly, by the way, not yell at her.
So
Or-
she startles when because she just sees you out of the corner of her eye, and then she notices like that you're much smaller, and you definitely have pointed ears. And then she settles down a little bit, but she still looks very pensive, and it's almost like she's acting subservient
I would have gotten
upon seeing you.
Crouched and done like the what you do when you do small frightened animals, try to get small so you're not large.
She's like averting her eyes from meeting your gaze, but she's not like trying to run away or anything, but she definitely seems like she's like cowed by
her
your
name
presence.
Cal.
No, her name.
Althea.
Althea.
I'm gonna soften it. Althea, he can heal. You wanna take a look at your neck?
Do you want healing?
And she would, when you ask her that, she looks like at Lunara and Dale momentarily. It's almost, she like looks like she's starting to shake, but she like raised her head just enough to like make eye contact with you, as if asking if it's okay, and if she can. It looks like she's afraid to interact with him.
She's like deferring to you.
Okay, no, it's safe. So be calm, it's safe. He's okay. He's one of our friends. He can take a look at your neck and he might be able to help heal it.
She's kind of shaking, but she like sweeps her hair out of the way and just kind of curled up, like anxiously.
So I will lightly touch her. Well, I explain what I'm going to do as I'm doing it. And I'm like, I'm going to slightly touch your neck and cast Mending Touch on it. And try to heal it.
All right, go for it.
Give
me I want you to give me a spellcast roll on this as well. Oh god.
Same thing? It's 13 again?
No. That's yeah, that is 13. And then sure, I'll use an experience. I'll use
as you're trying to heal it, it's almost like there's something. It's almost like there's something tainting the wound that's like resisting your attempt to heal it, and you're trying to draw on a greater wellspring within yourself to see if you can overcome it.
I'm going to use Voracious Scholar, like study it and try to see what I know of vampires and.
Yeah. So as you're concentrating on it, you realize that even though she's not at risk of turning into a vampire, it's almost like a vampire has put some sort of a curse upon her that is keeping her weak and subjugated. And as you Lunara Belfons sees you struggling with this, and he says, let me see if I can, he says young Kalmathia, let me see if I can lend my aid as well. And he buzzes over there, and she just sees this like fairy apparate in front of her, and she's like on the verge of just being completely checked out at this point. Like she's just like complete to the PTSD disassociation mode.
Close your eyes and listen to me, and I'm just gonna curl up in her lap and start purring up against her ear.
And she's just kind of like squeezing you tight, almost like you're a pigeon. She's just kind of hugging you
Little
tight.
kid that picked the up by the neck for the first time.
Yeah. And Belfons comes over there. Go ahead and add a D6 for advantage as Belfons like assists you.
Attack team.
I'm also going to use Adept. When I utilize an experience, I can mark a stress instead of spending a hope if you do double your experience modifier for that roll.
All right.
And then +1. That's 20.
20.
All right. Nice.
You can see it. There's like sweat beating up on Belfon's and their brows as they're trying to break through us. But it's like a minute or two's worth of concentration. Then finally, it almost sounds like there's a sizzle, and you just see like this black. It almost looks like black smoke just finally drifts up from her neck, and then finally the wound is able to close, and the discoloration around the wound fades away.
Nice. Oh. Well done, boys.
And she just passes out and is asleep, with the cat curled up against her chest.
Help!
So where'd this talking cat come from?
It's me, boy.
Who?
The big bull thing, remember?
Oh. How'd you get it? Oh, are you a druid?
Yep.
That explains it.
Can you get me out of here?
Lunara says, Lunara just goes over and lays down next to him, and she does it's like you're being spooned from either side by like two little white-haired girls.
Couldn't fall over her.
All right.
I guess this ain't so bad.
So let's curl up there. While this is going on, a couple of the mercenaries, Severine, comes up and greets you guys while you're hanging out with the dwarves that you met earlier, and she says, "You a gladiator?"
No.
No? Oh, you have the trappings of one.
No, just a fighter.
Just a fighter? Okay. You like exhibition? You an instructor? What's your deal?
I occasionally like to fight with different weapons, but not a gladiator.
Not a gladiator. You don't you wouldn't be happening to be a sellsword by any chance, would you?
Perchance, but currently on something.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Already on a contract. I get it. My partner and I, we were wondering if you and your boyfriend were up for a bit of a sparring match.
Between us two?
No, not between. We've been working in a mine for Lords know how long. We're hoping to shake off some of the rust.
Oh. I'm game.
It's like all right. Well, we seen that there's an armory back there. The Rangers don't seem to mind us taking up a few pieces of a gear. If you don't mind helping us break them in a wee bit.
What have you got? Let's see.
Right?
All right. So they get all geared up, and we don't have to do a whole ass combat for this, but let's do a couple opposed rolls here to see how this goes.
Kill him.
No, don't do it.
Are we doing unarmed, or are we actually using weapons?
They armed up.
But that room has like training weapons, and it's got wasters and whatnot that you can use.
All right.
I'm gonna go along and I'll be the ref. Point.
How'd you do?
12,
12?
13.
13? All right. Yeah. So you managed to connect because I mean these guys have been under the weather, so they are a bit shaky. Their arms are swole from like swinging pickaxes, but their leg work is kind of rough from being debilitated. So yeah, you managed to land a hit. Go ahead and roll. Just go ahead and roll damage. This is all non-lethal, but
What am I rolling? My primary weapons do?
yeah. So you do like we can just use your primary.
Oh, I get to reroll these. All right, 10, 13.
13. All right. So you what sort of a blow do you deliver to Yurik?
Oh, crosscut. If we're fighting.
All right, so you just like belt the ever living hell out of his.
Doors.
All right, so you slam him real good, and he staggers back, like he like absorbs it with his shield, but you like knocked him back pretty good. She comes in for her part with she's going for like an overhand blow. She kind of like uses her shield to kind of obscure it, and then she just comes down over top with a slam for like a 15.
Going over.
All right, so she comes down and cracks you one. That's 3 points, which I'm assuming you're just able to shrug that off. That's not very well struck. Bruner, what you up to?
Well, they look pretty big, so I didn't hold back. I rolled a double 11.
Oh my God!
I didn't think. Yeah.
Accidentally kill him.
So you what's that look like?
Just shield like a wrestler.
I just like went in and just like shoulder
Shoulder check.
checked one of them and just launched them across the room.
All right, so the moment that Severine comes down with her overhand blow and scores a hit, but not a real strong one, you just like come over and open up with your shield and slam her one, and you just like send her across the room, and she slams into like the pile of like sacks over here, and there's just like a plume of feathers and whatnot that comes up from out of these like Fletcher's supplies, and she says, "Oh, yep, we still need to get some rest before we can go back to working any jobs, I think." Oh, much obliged. Maybe, how about we practice some nice, safe archery?
I go over and grab her by the hand and help her.
Oh, Lord.
Sorry, girl, I didn't realize I was gonna hit you that hard.
It's like getting hit by a brick outhouse. And you're fucking 5 cups in. Whew. So she says, "Oh, I think you kindly. My shoulder." Her husband Yurik says, he said, let's see how we do with some archery. Maybe that might be more our speed at the moment. At least we've been
Maybe some non-contact.
working out our arms. Yeah, let's. I think there's a range somewhere outside. Let's go practice archery for a bit. So they head out there with a couple bows and whatnot. Are you going with them to?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So y'all head on out there. They go first. They're hitting the target. Okay, her shoulder's still pretty raw, so she's wincing a bit as she's hitting the targets. Why don't you guys go ahead and see how you do? I believe this is agility.
Finesse is range.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I mean, I'll take agility instead.
I thought some weapons were agility. I can't remember which ones.
His crossbow is finesse.
Yeah, crossbows finesse. I think bows might be agility though. Let me double check.
Depends on what I'll take a bow then. So.
Longbows are agility. I think that's what Fred or Jackson has.
So close again.
111 or 115, I think, are the.
So you remember?
Yeah, a longbow is agility. A short bow is also agility. So it's the crossbows that are finesse because they're mechanisms. Yeah.
Right.
So it's
Yeah,
16.
115.
Yeah, pretty close.
16?
We're in the armor.
All right.
Weapons.
Yeah, you
Wow.
you're doing pretty great.
That I remember.
Did you take one from the armory or did you?
Yeah, I had to do for army. I don't have one.
Okay. So, Bruner, how are you doing?
So I'm just going to use the crossbow I have. I rolled a 12 and 11, so 23 plus 26.
Nice. All right. They take a couple more shots. They're actually pretty good shots with bows. They're keeping up with you pretty well, especially as they've managed to get a bit more limbered up and work out the kinks. And after a while, y'all end up heading back inside, just kind of hanging out. Your dwarven friends are are in there and they say, "Hey, how'd everybody do?"
I think they could hold their own.
Oh, good. Hey, can you guys hold your own? They hoist some tankers because they've been helping themselves while Belfons has been off doing their own thing, and they're like, "Hey, come on over here, join us." Bit tall, but
Don't turn down a good drink, so.
yeah. So while you're drinking, one says like, so Severine says, "I couldn't help but notice you took one of the bows from there. You don't carry one yourself?"
No, I prefer up and close.
I prefer up and close too, but you know, you got to do what you got to do.
My preferred style.
What do you do when it's something flying?
Wait till it comes down.
Does that work for you?
Not yet.
I mean, I don't think they'd mind if you took one for yourself. I mean, if push comes to shove and a friend's in getting carted off by a harpy.
I can throw a rock or something. Or get thrown.
Okay, well, you know, whatever works, but you're either brave or foolish. I'm not sure what, but I'll drink with you. So you all end up doing that. Is there anything else that you guys were wanting to do on this evening while you're resting and recouping?
I think Dale's pretty happy in the cuddle pile at the moment.
He's happy in the cuddle pile.
Yeah.
Bruner was talking to the Rangers.
We're talking to the Rangers.
Yeah.
So the Rangers are anxious about what the situation is with Dorian and Wilhelmina. Last they heard, they were expecting a child. The whole province was kind of abuzz with excitement, like waiting to hear, who their heir was going to be. And then silence, and like all their thoughts were muffled, and seemingly time stopped working.
Dorian and Wilhelmina were expecting a child, and Dorian's a dragon, and Wilhelmina can change into a griffin.
Well, no, Wilhelmina's an elf.
Elf. Did y'all thought she? No, she didn't.
Has a griffin. She's a griffin rider.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
All right.
her griffin's name is Cloudraiser.
Okay, all right.
So like, yeah, the last thing we heard was that they're expecting a child, and then we come out of our stupor to find all this, that the countryside's gone amiss. So we've got to see if there's any locals that we can help here, but someone has to get to the castle and see what the situation is.
That is one of the things we are here to check out.
I'd make it a priority if there's several things you've got to do.
I would ask of you to secure this outpost and make it useful again. And I have a missive going back to town to bring support.
Yeah, we could definitely use some support. That's for sure. So, do you have any idea what's happened?
Well, Shabatine?
Shabertine.
Shabertine? Mm-hmm. Apparently there's a witch?
Archfey.
You're not sure. She's
Archfey.
either like an archfey or a demoness, something like that.
So, yeah, I say kind of like that and say that Shabertine has taken over this area and was controlling all the people, and
But you killed the witch, though.
that was just her underling.
She has more underlings.
Not sure, but she still has control over this area, but not as tightly. That's why time's starting to come back around and people are getting their memory back.
Well, I mean, at least it's just one demoness, right? It's just one demoness, right?
Nah, I wish. I don't know where the other two are at, but
Other two. Yeah,
that's what we said too.
them reinforcements are sounding real good right about now.
Yes, this stuff will be going out as soon as possible. And
Okay, well, if there's any supplies here that you, or any supplies or armaments here that you need to aid your cause, by all means, we'll.
I think we're good. I want to make sure you guys have what you need here.
Well, we've been looking around. Foodstuffs are a bit low, but hopefully we can get some more from Sybil's Rook here shortly. It's not exactly a real long march. It's kind of strange that no one's thought to check on this in all this time.
People were coming in here checking, but then having their minds altered, they were going back and having no recollection of anything that happened here.
Really?
Yes.
And the people and the others on the outside didn't think anything strange of like.
Hey.
And you do remember that they you do remember that there was like some sort of mind altering effect that was like rippling outwards and affecting other areas.
It was growing out of this area and slowly expanding. We seem to have cut that off.
Well, that's a start, I suppose. Don't think it'll be enough, but it's a start.
But yes, and I tell him that I'm sending word back to the capital and trying to get supplies and as much help as possible they can send.
We definitely appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
So,
all right. So with that, are we going to assume that you guys are resting for the night, or is there anything else you want to do?
I just want to say, Frederick, no. Cal wants to talk to Belfons and some of the others to figure out what happened since Frederick joined, and then just get the lowdown, and then he wants to start looking through the library and see if he can find any references or just see what knowledge they have there.
Okay, so give me a knowledge check to see what you managed to turn up.
Nothing. So 8.
8?
With fear.
With fear. Oh man, I'm all maxed out.
But
up
8's your
here.
number.
No. I need to roll an 8, not get 8.
Close enough.
I mean, it's close enough.
so if you roll a total 8, does that?
No, if I roll an 8 as one of the dice, I can get a hope or a stress, clear stress.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it was the sum total of them, then you'd almost always want to pick like an 11 or 12 or something like that.
13.
Something like right in the middle of this bell curve.
So is that like just one of your?
That's my wizard strange patterns.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. By the way, we did workshop several names. I was trying to get them to go with like
Harry Claymaker.
like Harold Claymaker, but he didn't go for it.
Good call, not going for that.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Harold
Thank you.
Claymaker, because he's a wizard.
A wizard Harold.
Yes. You're hardly a wizard. Oh wait, no, you're a wizard hardly. Or Harold. No.
Haroldly.
Sorry.
So looking through the library, the rangers are in there. They're kind of looking over. And they're like, can we help you?"
Sure. Do you have any books of strange knowledge or anything on the Lightbringers?
On the who? You mean that church?
Yes.
No. Well, we've got some bestiaries here. You're welcome to look at. Some of the critters in there are strange, and they takes out one and opens it up, and like hands it to you, and it looks like it's a tome concerning chimera.
I'll take out one of my notebooks and start making notes.
Okay, so sorry. It's so you take note of the fact that it's describing chimeras being an unnatural phenomenon, potentially resulting from either wizards running amok or potentially corruption from like elder days that causes either the melding of or the conjunction of dissimilar animals into monstrosities that can devastate their local environments. And not much is known about if they're able to reproduce naturally once they're formed, but there is a lot stating that when encountered, they should be slain with prejudice. And you do remember seeing that, like, in the middle of the trophy room, there was a very large chimera that had been stuffed, and it notes that it was slain in the moors to the northwest, along the northeastern shores of the lake was where it was prowling.
Interesting.
So yeah. So, but anyway, they're kind of talking. The Dirty Five are kind of talking amongst themselves, and they've been in discussions with Brunner, because there's only 6 chairs in there, and there's pretty much a button every one until he decides to go and resume his most important task of the night, which is drinking. So, let's see. So. Yeah, so I'm thinking it's been a long day for you guys, so your character's probably inclined to be bedding down soon.
Sure.
Unless there's anything else you want to do before we end the scene.
No. I'm fine with taking a long rest.
Okay.
Change my number.
I'll get all the way back up to full.
Hell yeah! Well, that's what resting is all about. Downtime. And since I'm already at max fear, there's nothing to lose.
Let's change it to a 5.
Oh,
5. You're just wanting me to have to write down multiple numbers in the hopes that I'll get confused, aren't you?
No, I'm just doing it lower because I seem to be rolling low this time.
Wow. All right, let's take a break here.
All right, sounds good to me.
Alrighty. So, you guys have a good night's rest. Wake up. Thankfully, no kinks in your necks or backs the day after. You are still snuggled up between two little white-haired ladies in your cat form.
Yeah. Involuntarily purring at this point.
Yes, involuntary purring. And so everybody starts getting up, getting about them, making plans to set off in their own directions. Remy and Tessa are saying, like, so have you thought about what we'd mentioned about maybe us accompanying you further down the road to our, you will certainly grant you free room and board as long as you're in the area at our tavern.
It's on our way, isn't it?
Well, provided you're going over to Ambershade proper.
Well, we're going to the. Yes, that's where we're going. Yeah.
Yes, certainly. And the husband speaks up and he says, "Yeah, the wooden knoll's right at the edge of the road where the forest gives way to the plains and the moors. So, we have it. You can see the castle clear as day from our lodging. It's
How long does it take to
day.
get there from here?
It's about you look at each other. It's like 2-3 days, maybe. Let me open up the map and we can see. Where is Astoria? It's around here somewhere.
All right, so we'll take we'll go with the innkeepers. Is there anybody else that we want to take with us to beef up our party? Any? I was hoping to get the healer to go with us. We'll check her out this morning and see if she's sane or not.
yeah.
1, 2, 3.
So she's not
4,
young. She's just
5, 6,
Yeah.
7.
So about the we had the two guys, the two big guys. That'd be more muscle for us if we wanted to take
Yeah.
them.
So it's pretty much a day's journey to the west. It's a good hike through the forest. I think it goes
They were
like
good on fighter types, though.
it's like right over here. It's like right about there, where the tavern is, where their inn is.
Yeah. And where do we need to go for Wilhelmina and Dorian?
So their castle is on this little island here,
So if that's
at the outflow of the lake.
so that's 2 to 3 days. That's about 10 days away then.
Let's see. So this is just 1 day to the tavern. I misspoke. I thought that the forest was wider. I forgot that you guys were already halfway through it. So that's like a day there. So to get all the way over here,
3 days.
that'd be like so it'll be 3 days total to reach there. It'd be another like 2 days. It could, depending on the weather. I mean, it's cold out, so the bogs and whatnot are probably a bit firmed up. So it might make it a little bit easier just to traverse at this point.
No. And where was the other place we needed to visit? The Sky something or what was that? Is that the other hills up there?
Yeah, so Cloud Razor Temple, it's somewhere to the north. I thought we said it was like
What was that set of?
So
here.
that's the place is supposedly off limits. Might have a big demon there, and also didn't it sound like that might be where the vampire that
Althea.
Althea? Was that what we were thinking?
It would make sense.
Yeah, I think you were dropping some hints about that earlier, correctly.
Well, if she's better when she wakes up, she might be able to give us more insight into what happened to her now.
So
Over the table, I'm expecting that we'll have to deal with each one of these 3 wizards and their not wizards, the 3 coven witches, whatever you want to call them, and their lieutenants at some point.
Well, I figure we'll probably end up taking lieutenants out first. And
Yeah. But I say we make our way to the island first. Probably.
let's see here. So
we got
this
lieutenants before the captains.
Yeah.
50,
I would bleed, yeah.
50. Oh, it's like in a straight line. It's like pretty much identical mileage to reach them. Of course, to reach this place, it's in the middle. It's in some like
Mountain.
It's in some rough hills in the middle of a forest. So you'd probably do better to like proceed up the moors and then try and cut inland.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not too much. It's not too much of a difference in travel times between those places once you reach the edge of the forest.
Yeah, but probably want to find out what happened to the king and queen and expect a child.
That would be my first. Just go. But my preference.
I know what happened to the queen.
Yeah, she died in childbirth.
Yeah.
Okay, but my preference would be head to the castle first, and then from there. But whatever you guys want to do. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Where are we?
Why is Caleb grinning so much? He's up to something. What are you up to? You're not even the dungeon master, and you're grinning. What the hell?
So we were. Oh yeah. So we're gonna go to the inn first and take these guys. Anybody else that we want to take with us? Like extra hands, muscle, anybody with maybe some abilities. I know there was a gnome that was a.
Oh yeah, Zeke wanted to go back with Lauren over to Sybil's Rook.
Yeah.
As you guys are talking about this and looking around, you notice that the 2 big guys don't seem to be at the lodge anymore.
Oh.
They must have taken their leave at some point in the night. Even Belfonte doesn't remember seeing him go, but you don't see him now.
All right.
So, but there's there may be some additional weapons missing. You're not sure.
Yeah.
But
and then the Rangers, the Dirty Five, or
the
whatever,
Dirty Five.
They were going to stay here and rebuild their.
Yeah. So they're gonna have a couple people stay here at the station in case it needs help, and then they're working out like kind of patterns of which places they want to go to. Since you guys have already expressed that your intent is to head west down the road, they're not too worried about inspecting the road because you guys are obviously plenty capable yourselves.
Mostly, if Zeke's a merchant or a trader, I am just going to mention to him quickly that, hey, we rescued your ass. You owe us one.
He says, Well, I don't exactly have much of anything in my pockets right now, but I'll tell you what, if I see you down the road, I would be more than happy to give you a deep discount.
We'll look forward to it. And also, when you get down to Sybil's Rook, we've got some friends down there.
Oh?
Yeah. I will say that.
Are you naming Gory?
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, that's a good idea. And also tell them that we have a pretty good reputation in Sybil's Rook. The group does. The team does. We all do. Because we went pretty well. Remember? It went pretty well.
It did.
So, gonna say, if you set up down there,
Are you sending him to Gory?
is that a bad idea?
No, Cal's asking.
Oh yeah, we're going to drop Warrior's name.
I have I have a letter I need handed to Gory.
Oh, you wanna?
If you're gonna meet Gory, here, give him this.
Oh, all right, sure. I'll give it to Gory. What? Doesn't sound like it could hurt, unless it's like explosive runes or something. I won't
No.
read it. You wizard types. I don't know. Okay.
And, yeah, I just want to tell him, we've got a good reputation there. If he decides to set up down there, remember that he owes us one, and we'll check in on him.
Okay. Well, that sounds fine. That's an easy enough message to deliver. And once I get back on my feet, set up a new shop, you'll definitely have to swing by and give us the business. There's something about you that looks familiar. I feel like
Bodine Acres.
I knew it. I knew it. Those horns. Yep. Not just any furbolg has horns like that. I should have known. It's because you're so pale.
That's true.
You're not blue. That without the blue, it's hard
Have you
to
done
place
some
face.
business with my pa before?
Who hasn't done business with your pa before?
That's true.
He's in the business. He's in the business of giving people the business,
But he always
and he's always open for business. And last I checked, business was good.
Yeah, it is good. And
He's not looking to expand his business, is he?
We're always looking to expand. You got some opportunities for us that you can think of?
I need to catch up on current events, my lad.
That's true.
I've been in a fog for what year is it anyway?
I have no idea.
That is a pretty small
4187.
4187. 4187? I think I've lost about a decade or so in here. All right.
Wow.
Well, he's a gnome.
Oof,
Doesn't matter.
The humans.
Yeah, last I checked it was like 4179 or so. Good Lord. How did that much time pass without anyone noticing?
Oh, some sort of mind control thing. I don't know
Control
exactly.
wizard. This sounds like more
Distortion.
This sounds like
Time
more
control.
wizard bullshit. He says, wait, you were probably still in diapers at that point, weren't you?
No.
Oh, you just want. Wait a second. Do elves like stay children for like 100 years or something? What's your story?
Yeah, they do.
Okay, well, fine. Anyway, I'll be seeing you. That Lauren lady looks like she's about ready to go.
Yep.
I think those mercenaries are escorting us.
Yep. And then we'll check.
Assuming that nobody beat them up too badly last night with their tankards and.
Shields.
You know how dwarves all they enjoy that kind of thing.
Oh, sure they do. Sure they do. All right. Well, you take care of the road, and maybe we'll see each other at some point. I'll have to see if your father's got any business opportunities for me. Maybe see if I can't find a broadsheet someplace and catch up on current events.
I'm trying to think. Would it make any sense to invest with this guy a little bit? What do you think?
Give him some starting capital.
Yeah. I don't know if
Or send him to your dad.
Yeah. I mean, he does owe us. Yeah, I think.
Tell your dad to give him your allowance for the month and as an investment.
Is there a contact in Sybil's Rook that he can?
Well, we
Oh,
didn't
there's
really.
Gory.
Yeah, there's Gory.
Gory's not really Blake's.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Tell him, I guess what would be a good idea, tell him to make it over to my dad and see if my dad can help him out, get him started.
All the way down in Bodine
Well, let's
Acres, a
take-
whole week away.
That would take a while for him to get down there and then all the way back to Silver's Brook. That probably wouldn't make any sense. All right.
Shit's complicated when you're trying to run a cartel, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I want to give him a little cash.
Is this pity tender? What is this?
No, it is not pity tender. I'm investing. I expect a return.
Oh Lord, this is how it starts with you folk, isn't it?
It is, yep. You don't have to take my money.
What's the interest rate on it?
His ass.
20%, 30%?
It's like it's probably it's not 120% like the stuff you put on the shelves, is it? Like normally you see 120 on a bottle, you think, oh, that's proof. No, with these assholes, somehow that's the percent. Like, how do you even do that?
Well, we're a pretty hardy bunch, and then we got dwarves that are even hardier than that. You gotta work hard for those people. You know what I'm saying?
I suppose.
All right, so you want to go into business with us or not?
There are certain means to an end that are more expedient than others. I suppose a beggar can't be a chooser.
So how much am I giving him? I don't even know
You
how.
have.
I don't even know how that works. I don't know how it
Hand
works.
waving and just say, I
You're-
give him some.
the money here is in handfuls, bags, and chest. So I guess you give him a handful.
All right,
That's the.
and
Well, probably a bag.
Probably bag.
A handful is like not much at all.
all right.
That's, yeah, well.
I do expect a return on
It's
this.
like
All right, so
what's
what?
ransom? No.
All right, well you end up hashing out some
Yeah, all right,
machinations with Zeke, and he's like, all right, I'll see what I can do.
all right.
Oh, let's see. You're looking to expand your business in Sybil's Rook. And,
Expecting to get a return on this investment.
yeah.
Oh.
Well, if you can dispatch whatever's been mucking up with the time stream and everything,
We've cleared it up a
maybe we
bit.
can reopen some trade down to the Sea of Lost Dreams on the River Elsmere or something like that. That used to be a thing at one point.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. I like it.
Yeah. All right, well, that's on you. I'll see what I can do in the meantime.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Bye, big lad.
It is gonna bend
He's,
over and shake.
he's
his
up
hand.
about. He comes to about maybe your thigh.
All right, he's gonna bend over and shake the man's hand or the.
Yeah, he
Gnome's hand.
Extend a finger.
he shakes he shakes like a couple fingers.
Yeah, we got a deal.
All right. So let's see. He takes off with them.
I gotta check on
Althea.
Yeah, Althea.
Yeah. So she's still here. She seems like she's sleeping. She was sleeping soundly, and she woke up with a bit of a start once she realized, like, oh wait, I'm actually awake again, and it's like calmed down a bit once she saw that it seemed like it was like not a mine that she was stuck in.
Yeah.
So, she gave you lots of like head pats and belly rubs before you like wandered off and turned back into
A giant.
a giant cowman.
So I'm gonna try to approach her in my form and see if she's all right with that.
She seems less skittish for sure. And she just kind of reaches out one point and like holds Lunara's hand.
All right, I'm gonna sit down cross-legged beside of her, and I was like, hey, "Can you tell me what happened?"
Says, she says, it was some time ago, but the at the temple, we had been introduced to these people from another land. They were very dark, like the young man who tried to heal me yesterday.
Ah,
But there was one with them, very regal, very rich looking. she looked like a queen. She looked like she could be his. You know, when I saw him, I thought maybe he was of her lineage, possibly. But she looked like a queen or an empress or something, and she had all these huge guards with her, and we welcomed them at first because it seemed that they came in the guise of honored guests. But in the night, one night, we came under attack, and I just remember being held down, and I could hear the screams of my brothers and my sisters as vampires fell upon us in the night, and I managed to escape, but I didn't flee far enough before they ran me down, and I don't know if it's because I ran too far and it was daylight, but instead of dragging me back to the temple, to the monastery, instead they put me to work in that filthy mine.
And where's this temple? Where did this take place?
No, we're not supposed to speak of it, but at this point it's surely fallen. Cloud Razor Temple.
How long ago was this? I'll tell her the year, whatever it was.
4187.
She says, no, this was nigh almost a decade ago.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm sorry that happened to you and your family. Do you think you're strong enough now to carry on?
I don't know. How fared Dorian and Wilhelmina?
We're investigating that. Wilhelmina passed away in childbirth.
No. And she just gets real quiet at that point.
And Dorian, we're mighty worried about him, so we're going to go check on him now.
Well, I don't know what to do with myself. The temple's fallen. I dare not go back there by myself.
Well, yeah, you're a priestess, right?
I am.
Yeah. Well, what kind of skills do you have?
Well, I know how to consecrate, to heal. I spend a lot of time tending the gardens, tending the rookeries for the griffins. I was no warrior by any stretch of the imagination, although we all are trained in self-defense, but that did me little good.
So, are you a friend of Dorian's?
That would be a bold claim. I've known
Wilhelmina?
I've known Countess Wilhelmina for dozens of decades at this point, but I would never be so bold as to claim that we're friends. She was the head of our order.
We're going to check on Dorian, and sounds like you might be invested in his well-being too. So,
Yes,
and you're
right.
a healer.
So you want me to come? You want me to come with you to the capital?
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a presence check.
All right.
We could use someone with your skills.
13 and 13, 15. No, presents. 12.
She looks like she says. She says, with all due respect.
Sorry, help me out here.
With all due respect, I mean, is your young friend not accompanying you? He seems to have greater skills as a healer than I do at present.
Yeah. Well, we did heal your curse.
Your knowledge of the area would probably be useful.
Well,
And
Maybe
until you
another-
figure out what's going on and what you need to do at this point,
Probably
you could help
Wait a
us.
second.
We could
Got
help
a question over the
okay,
table.
we can do this as a group presence check, I suppose.
Got a question over the table. I'm thinking about taking it along so we have another healer in the party, which I think would be good for us. But is that going to be a pain in the ass for you?
I mean, possibly.
All right. I mean, I can just drop the whole thing if it's going to be a pain in the ass. That's all
No,
right.
I mean, she maybe she could follow you part of the way, potentially, and stay at whatever safe place you are using as a home base.
Yeah.
And then she could, and then she, when you guys are taking long rests, if you're doing so at that camp location, then she could potentially provide you guys with a couple extra downtime activities because she's helping out, and the fact that she's an elf. Elves do get 3 downtime activities instead of 2.
You guys you like it?
I mean, she also has knowledge of the area, so
Alright.
it could be helpful for figuring out how to get to the Cloud Razor Temple.
You're right.
All right. Okay. Sounds
She
good.
says, "So you mean to? Okay, so go ahead and let's do this as group roll. Who's going to lead this group roll?
I got a negative
It was
one.
like you took the lead on
I
it.
got a negative
Have
one. on
Lunara do
presence.
it.
Lunara?
Oh yeah, that's a good
Okay.
idea. I like it. Yeah.
All right. So
Yes.
okay, so just all of you can describe what arguments you're making and what skills you're rolling, and we'll determine what bonus or penalty Lunara ends up having.
So we're not using presents for the roll?
Well, so if you're making like logic-based arguments,
That's mine.
for example, like maybe quoting like religious tenets or whatnot, or appealing to logic, we could say that might be like knowledge or something else. It's kind of up to you how you want to flavor it.
I'm gonna do instinct and do it for like survival for herself. That being with us, we could keep her safe, and because she knows the area, we could help her too. I know it's a decade or so related, but that was my argument.
I was going to use it by just use sense, instinct, sense.
Okay.
The fact that she's been out of things for so long, we could help her and she could help us, and
Okay.
yeah. Ooh.
What'd you get?
12.
12. Okay.
13.
I'm going to use the fact that her knowledge of the area and
15.
Ambershea and Cloud Razor Temple would be helpful, especially if there's the back way to get into Cloud Razor Temple that they might not have discovered, might be overgrown.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
8.
God damn it.
8 total. Okay.
Yes.
Man. That one.
Total.
All right. I'm going to try instinct.
But I rolled an 8 and a 5.
Oh God.
It's only been yours.
Wait, I changed mine to a 5.
And my
8 and a 5.
instinct is like, I can tell that she's hurt, she's afraid, and she's scared, and trying to give her somebody to lean on, protect her, that kind of thing. And okay, 18. Got an 18.
Okay. All right. Let's see. What would Belfon's say to help?
Oh, he's a bard.
He is a bard. What would he say to help bolster spirits?
Sing her a little song.
Exactly. Yeah.
These are doing
Singer
a
dirge.
charm.
So he's not gonna. He doesn't want to charm her.
He's a bard. He does a dirge. So,
So-
he'll that song.
Charm her to control her.
Yeah.
A song about Wilhelmina. A song about Wilhelmina. To tug at our heartstrings.
Yeah. So he'll.
Sacrificed yourself for Ambershea and
There you go. Yeah, you got it.
So he's gonna take the approach of. He says. The last chapter of Wilhelmina's story has yet to be told. And you might find that she yet walks alongside us even in death. Perhaps by joining us on the road, you might be able to come to terms with things and see if you can write a happier ending to this tale. So let's see how he do. I'll do I'll use the VTT for this so that it's in the open.
All right, come on.
Come on, Belfonts. Prince. Friend.
Double 13s.
Oh,
God damn.
Oh, nice.
Go Belfonts.
23.
Bard, of course. Yeah.
So he critted that. So
Everybody's crying.
everyone's crying, and Lunara is going to take them our bonuses, and let's see how she do. She's going to use her cute as a button experience to add to this. What'd you do? So 13 with fear. Is there anyone who has the ability to let somebody re-roll? I thought somebody had an ability to let
I
someone
don't
else.
know what I can do. My stuff's chaos over here right now, so.
Why is your stuff chaos?
Oh, what are you talking about?
I thought someone had an ability to
Wasn't that your last character?
patron's mantle.
No.
No.
What's this favor?
Earthborn coming.
Warlock patron, patron's boon, deadly devotion,
Oh, yeah.
patron's mantle. Maybe Belfonts has something. Let's see. I'm invested in this shit now. Rally. Heart of a poet. Oh, after you make an action to roll, impress, persuade, or offend someone, you can spend a hope to add a d4 to the result. Let's see what we boosted his 23 to. So that's a 4. So one to like a 27. So hey, maybe he's the one who just led this whole thing, and Lunara's just Lunara's just over there like making like sad cat eyes, like and and like holding her hand, and like Belfonts is like hovering there, like blah 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 blah, and so she's just like, oh, if I can help write a happier ending to the sad tale, then all right, I'll come along with you. I can't promise I can do much, but I'll do what I can. And she's like. She's like sobbing and like crying into Lunara's shoulder, and Lunara's crying into like her hair, and there's like snot and tears everywhere. It's wonderful. So, you guys all end up hitting the road.
Before we go, she mentioned the people that went to the temple. Were those two? I asked if those two
The bigger guys.
bigger guys were in that party.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
She says they were. She says, I don't know why they ended up in the mine with us. I don't know if they were like watching. I don't know if they were being punished.
Wait,
But
but were the party
they-
that attacked?
They
Well,
Entourage,
If-
maybe.
she says there were others like them. That woman who led them. She called herself Queen Villar every time she spoke of herself. That she was always surrounded by these giant men and women of their stature.
well, did she say? Oh, I asked her. Did you say that they came at the same time, or did you say that they actually attacked you, or was it the vampires that attacked you?
No, they held us down at while the vampires attacked.
Well, you know, it could have been they were attacking and the vampires were attacking at the same time. It
Well,
may not exactly.
Villiar is
Why would
one
they
of
be
the
attacking?
3 groups.
Well, I don't know
along
that.
with you were. No, we know that
Well, they might not have been. They might not have been working together
at the
They might-
time.
Yeah, they might have just been attacking at the same time, and then, like they got there and like, oh, they're attacking. We're gonna take all of them. You know.
She when they arrived, there was the one who called herself Villar. She was attended by 2 others. There was like She looked like a wizard.
Oh.
An elf with a somewhat like an ashen complexion, very very somber in her demeanor. Always speaking in whispers, but she seemed very erudite. Like it seemed like her purpose in coming there was to learn. And then another one who accompanied this Viljar, it seemed to be her lover. It was she had a coppery complexion to her, like she was from the desert. Very very exotic, but she always seemed. She always kept to shadows. She must have been a vampire herself. But this woman, I think she referred to her as Ewer.
Yeah.
But she too was there. But yes, that was one of the last events that I recall, was them visiting with this retinue of these huge silent bodyguards. And then the vampires came.
I know a lot happened that night. Were you able to tell if the vampires were attacking the indiscriminately, or were they all siding together?
No, it was just the members of my order who were attacked, and the bodyguards were the ones who held us down so that they could have their way with us.
Yeah. All right. Well, if we come across them, we'll take care of them.
Thank you.
If we'd have known beforehand, they
You wouldn't let them go, yeah.
I'm sorry I didn't have my wits about me sooner. This has been a lot. But I suppose we should probably be on our way.
Yeah.
So, I presume that at this point you guys are going to hit the dusty road.
Yeah.
All right. So, you guys depart from the place. Let's give us this road has been in disuse. I mean, it's the part that you traveled yesterday. You know, you can still see your footfalls from yesterday up until you reach where that trail met the main road. But even still, like the road is still in a fair amount of disrepair after all these years. Like, you know, tree limbs that have fallen across it, like weeds and brambles that have begun to encroach from the forest and whatnot. And as you travel, you stepping alongside you guys in the trees. At one point, you look over and you can see Wilhelmina like keeping pace with you.
Ghost!
In the trees, and she seems to be looking on the younger priestess with like a bit of melancholy as she walks along with you guys, and you see her disappear a few times, like as if she doesn't necessarily want to be found out like this. But you know, you can tell that she's like, you know, keeping you guys company as well. Let's give me a group survival check.
That was
You
Wilhelmina.
guys are progressing.
So survival.
Just some random ghost is following us. We don't need to be worried about it.
What does survival fall under?
He said Wilhelmina.
This is Cal asking because he hasn't seen
I would
her.
say,
Oh, yes,
I would
sorry,
say some
yes.
combination of
Okay.
instinct. I would say instinct or knowledge probably makes the most sense for
Instinct or knowledge, all right.
Knowledge.
that.
Oh, so close.
18 instinct.
18. Wow.
24.
Whoa.
Yeah. Woohoo.
13 again with hope. All right.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's a reaction roll, so it don't.
Yeah.
My brain. And I got 12. Wish I got one more. So
all got
magic number
13.
for tonight. Yeah, 12.
All right, so let's see. How do Belfons do? This is the
I'm
shitty
gonna
bitch.
spend a hope. Cast tabs armor on myself.
16 with you.
Fear.
All right, and then Lunara's mostly keeping her new friend with the same. They're trading hair tips and whatnot. Basically, I'm assuming since they have the same sort of hair. Instinct for her, I guess, since she's a cat.
What? No.
What the hell? How do you end up with a cocked die? And all right, so they both got fear. All right, so yeah, so basically a roll of I think +4 or +5 to the final roll. So what did you get again? You said like
12.
A 12. Hope or fear?
Hope.
Hope. All right, so you can take a hope. I assume since you're leading this, since you're like the druid.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So yeah, you have 12 plus 5, 17. Yeah, you have no trouble following the trail. You know, there are blaze marks. If nothing else, there's blaze marks on the trees that you're able to follow, even though the road itself is covered in snow and has been in a bit of disrepair. So you don't have any real difficulty finding your way through the woods. Were you wanting to say something? No? Okay.
I'm listening, sorry.
Oh, okay. You looked really intense. So I thought maybe you had something you wanted to add. No, you're fine. So yeah, you guys end up proceeding along the path all day long. Remy and Tessa are with you guys, and they're kind of just talking themselves about like, you know, what sort of mess things are in that they don't know if, like, you know, apparently one of the rulers is like passed away, and nobody knows where the gold dragon is, and they're hoping that he's okay too. And as you're wandering along, you see something here. You end up passing by the point in the trail where you came up yesterday, and you don't see any other footsteps leading in the direction that you're heading, and you haven't noticed any other like footsteps that have disrupted or been going back in the direction from which you came yesterday. So you don't think anyone else has come this way overnight, as far as you're able to tell. Or if they have, they must be like, they'd have to have been off the path or something, or like, you know, walking backwards or some shit like that. So you don't see anyone else, which makes you wonder, like, did those big guys decide to return this way, or are they following the people headed back east, like Lauren and Zeke and them? No way to really tell, but it's you know, you're going the opposite direction, so bit too late to do anything about that at this point. As it grows later in the day, you can tell that up ahead the trees are starting to thin out a bit. As you're approaching the edge of the forest, and you can tell that even though you've been walking a lot and their feet are sore, that Tessa and Remy are getting excited and like, well, we're almost there. I'm not sure what's in the pantry after all these apparent years that have gone by, but I'm sure the sheets and beds are still soft, and you know, we can. At least a couple of you, I'm sure, are decent hunters, right?
Oh, we can manage it. It's been 10 years for them, right?
Yeah, it's been almost a decade.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm sure I can fire up
The
something.
end's even still standing.
Yeah.
So
We'll see.
you will see.
Yeah.
You're gonna see, all right. Let's see what you see. Let's
Gotta
see.
fight for it.
Oh yeah, you start getting near to the edge of the forest. You know, the road's opening up. As you reach the edge of the forest, you can see that there's like some road signs pointing like west to the city of Ambershey. Another sign that looks like it's pointed north towards another village and whatnot. They're like, oh, one of the, and you can see it. They're looking at it like, oh, damn it! One of the signs got knocked off, and they're go over and they're like digging through the snow, trying to find another sign for like their tavern or whatnot. It's like, well, I guess we'll have to make a new one come spring. It's no bother.
Good sign.
They're like, anyway, it's just up this way, and the two of them start leading ahead, and you can see just over the next rise in the land, just outside of the forest, there is in fact still a tavern standing.
Tipsy Toad?
Tipsy Toad. They're like, oh, that's what we called the common room of it, but it's Wooden Knoll. Wooden Knoll is the name of the whole establishment. But yes, the Tipsy Toad is our bar, such as it is. Hopefully, it's around there. Make yourselves at home. I suppose we should. Check around and make sure there's not raccoons living in the chimneys and whatnot.
Who knows? Anybody could be living here after 10 years.
Yeah. So they
Big spiders.
Oh,
spiders?
God, I hope no more spiders. I'm so sick of spiders.
well, maybe. Well, would you mind if we stuck together then, if that's the case? I really don't feel like encountering any more spiders. Why did you have to say that?
It'll be interesting to see these spiders.
We help check out the inn.
What do they look like?
They're giant spiders. And
So-
then some... Go ahead.
Oh, why is it not showing you guys anything? Hold up.
No token to give visibility. That's what it says on the screen.
Oh, is that okay? Lighting.
Party star. Activate.
Oh yeah, I could put the party star there. That should do it. Let's see here.
And some of them could
Party
make other ones
star.
revive after you kill them.
Activate.
That sounds
Wow.
We
look
dropped
at
bombs
that.
on them. It was fun.
nice.
All right. So, ye party star has been deployed. This embiggen.
The old party star.
Look at this. We got a map.
Here we go. So yeah, they checked out
The sign.
they got another sign over there. So, where would you guys let's deploy the chaos? Yes. Turn off the grid snap. Turn off the grid. Turn off the grid. Turn off the grid. Oop, oop. I'll have to make a token for all that. All right. So here be ye. Ye be here.
Ooh.
Gosh dang it.
Where would you like to check out? There's the front door of the tavern over here. They say we've got a barn and some stables out back. You're pretty big, but I'm sure you don't sleep in a barn, right?
I slept in worse.
We're just I guess my sense of humor needs some work. It's okay. Well, let's take a. I guess we can take a look inside.
Before we go, I'm going to cast Tava's armor on myself.
Okay.
+1 armor slot.
You give yourself another armor
For
slot.
whatever reason, I can't actually do it in here.
Why not?
I don't know. It's not letting me target anybody.
Target yourself.
I'm trying. It doesn't let me.
Doctor, target yourself.
I've had to refresh this thing multiple times because it
Just says
not
no current
buttons are not
target,
active.
and then no targets are selected or with the update permission.
What? Oh well.
It's fine.
I don't really.
I'll just remember.
I'm not really using this for the automation so much as for the map. So,
Yeah.
I do.
which makes it probably overkill. But
5.
so let's see if I can.
Main door.
Main door. Turn on.
Open.
You gonna lead the way?
Sure.
It's not. There's no snow
be
right
back.
now. Stop it. Main door, turn on. Activate.
Easiest to hit, but least likely to take damage.
And
I like
we're gonna
that. Send the dwarf first.
Yeah.
send
Dirty dwarf to go
the
first.
Volt the dwarves.
Got the wall of shields and muscle. I like that idea.
Where'd my tokens go? What have I done?
We're outside.
Meat shields. Meat shields up front.
Wouldn't that be you two? You're kind of big.
Oh, he's not
You have a lot of meat.
Yeah, that's true, but he's not a.
Tasty. All right.
He doesn't have the hit points or the toughness of these guys.
Now you end up heading in. You can see that there's a entryway with a stairwell off to the right. Looks like there's a bar over here. You do in fact see a bunch of raccoons scurry away at your approach, kind of like making grunting sounds and
Do I know if raccoon is tasty to eat?
maybe. Does your dungeon master know if raccoons are tasty to eat is another matter. I'm going to assume no, but I don't know.
Who knows?
I mean, I've never cooked a raccoon. I'm gonna do an ice spike.
You're attacking the raccoons. All right.
I'm a food aficionado.
Of course you are. All right.
I want to try to see if I can cook some raccoon.
All right, go for it.
Gosh dang, I did an 8. And
Ooh.
changed to a 5 though. Yeah, so that's
5 is your number.
no. I rolled an 8. I changed it from an 8 to a 5, so it doesn't work.
His new number's 5 when he did the long rest.
Benitez
But that's what I said.
Yeah.
5 is your number.
I said I rolled an 8.
Which
So if I'd have kept it,
I see.
That's 17, 20.
A 20 hit on it.
Make a spellcast roll.
DC 12. So yeah, I hit.
You hit.
All right, so you fire off an ice spike at
Fattest raccoon.
the fattest raccoon, and you was that with hope or fear?
That was with fear.
So you
But
you
I'm gonna use my
you nail the raccoon, you get it, but you it impales it into the floorboards, and like you like break the floor under it.
What the hell are you doing, son?
And Tessa says, mind the woodworking, would you? Like they'll run off. You can scare them away. Jesus, they're like, what in the hell?
Why are you blasting raccoons?
food.
Does your mending work on floors?
Prestidigitation on floors.
President.
So
God, no.
So you you kill that raccoon. The others like retreat out through like it looks like there's a window that was left open. In fact, a bunch of the windows in here are open. You're wondering if maybe it was summertime when this place saw time stop. So yeah, there's raccoons in here. There's a couple bird nests that look like they've been abandoned up in the rafters and whatnot. It's a little bit rough in here, and they say, we were going to have some cleaning up to do. I didn't expect this or that, and she points back to the floor. And
No.
as you're fussing about that, somewhere in the distance, you hear what sounds like a low.
Like sleeping?
Like in the side, the inn?
Something sleeping.
Yeah, you hear and they just kind of stop and like, what
I
is
hear something.
that?
Yeah. My imagination.
It was the wind.
And you do hear like what sounds like a creaking sound somewhere else on the property, and like almost like not sure if maybe it's like a barn door that's flapping in the breeze and clattering.
Sounds like there might be something in the barn.
You better go look in your room and see if there's something in there.
I don't like you.
Althea looks nervous. She says, like, I don't know what that sound was. It sounds like some sort of beast. Do you think maybe a bear is
Well,
taking up lodging in this artificial enclosure?
probably not a spider, at least.
Oh, thank God.
No, the spiders don't sound like that.
We can check it out, I guess, and
All right.
see what's taking up residence in your barn.
And Belfon says, like, well, while you're doing that, I'll see if I can shoo out the rest of these raccoons and then validate the status of your spirits, because that's going to be quite important as you reopen. And he
At least those don't go bad. So you're going to check out the barn? Is that what
we
you
heard the noise from, or is
Yeah,
it
that's what-
upstairs?
is that what you were saying? Is that what you
It
meant?
was hard. It was hard to tell where it was. You guys can give me instinct reaction rolls if you would like.
I would like to, perceive and see if we can determine where that came from.
No. It came from that general direction.
18.
18. All right.
Same thing.
14.
9.
You got a 9.
Yep.
You're
Somewhere in that general direction.
So, Lunar is so busy chastising you about breaking the floor that you couldn't really hear what it is over the sound of her chiding you. She's like, you ought to be nicer with other people's things. This isn't your house. So to the rest of you guys, yeah, it sounded like it was coming from somewhere to the north.
Okay.
It sounded like it was coming from somewhere to the north for sure.
Well, then, we'll
But at ground level, like it didn't sound like it was something sleeping up above.
All right.
So we'll go into the main lodging room and check it out there, and then
All right.
And I'll follow from behind.
I think you're still unstoppable.
With the little
That's what the blue thing, I
shield.
think.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Like, what is that blue thing?
I haven't got it activated on here. I don't think it still says I have one available.
So,
I think it might be the one available, meaning you are using it.
I don't know.
No, it's not on my
Triangle thing on it.
And it says one of one available. So
Oh,
It
I don't know.
it does have the little unstoppable shield on though.
All right.
well, I'm not supposed.
Unstoppable. No.
Uses 101, so maybe he just is able to become unstoppable.
Maybe.
I don't know. That's kind of weird. I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
But that's a circle, isn't it? Is that the shield?
it's the
That's a
little
shield.
Yeah, it's a little shield symbol.
It looks like that.
Okay.
But why is it like that? Is the question.
Maybe it's still available.
I guess that means it's available.
I don't know. Let me press the long rest thing and just see if that resets it.
You got to select the two things that I'm doing or whatever.
Refresh
Fresh
resources.
resources, unstoppable, soldier's bond. Work on a project. Repair armor. That's cannot do any more.
You selected that repair
Okay.
twice or prepare twice. So
Working on a project twice. That's fine.
yeah, that's fine. Yes.
And
That
nope,
didn't
still
do
there.
anything. Okay, well, whatever.
Just have to remember it's not actually on.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you head out there. Oh, God, the wall. Oh, God. Stop with the grid stuff. Stop with the grid stuff.
What is the grid stuff? Oh,
We don't need no damn grids. We're playing Daggerheart. Yeah, I had to, despite the fact that it keeps track of other stuff, well, I have to redo the disabling the grid every time I deploy you guys from the party star.
Oh, wow.
Ugh.
So Lunara is trying to help clean up the raccoon, presumably with you, since you were interested in cooking it.
Oh, yeah, I'd be,
So Dale's bringing up the rear while you guys are scouting around the place. Tessa and them, they're like kind of sticking to the middle of the three of you guys as you're scouting around the place.
Are those
You can see that there's some windows over
Yeah.
here. The windows are presently open. So you guys head over, take a look. Across the way, you can see that there's a number of horse stalls that all look like they are they're currently closed, but nobody would have one that's open that much. So they're all open. There's also another door here that looks like it leads into some interior space, like that goes off to the side. Maybe it's like a tool shed or something. You're not really sure. Yeah, but as you're looking around, you can see if there's a well out there, and you notice it looks like there's massive paw prints in the snow that lead back into this area. They look like maybe like they're about the right size for a bear, but they look more like feline than ursine.
Maybe like a griffin.
Maybe,
Or
certainly a possibility.
cat.
But yeah, it looks like something might be taking a nap back there.
Chimera.
Is there a door leading out to there in this room?
Yeah, there's a door just over here, actually. Oh, hell.
Try
Raise
to.
down. Let him go. So yeah, there's a door there.
Quietly open that door if it's able to be quietly opened.
Quietly opened. Are you able to do anything quietly?
The door I might be able to myself, maybe not.
So go ahead and give me a finesse roll to quietly open this disused door
Rusted hinges.
I know.
in this room that has like open windows. If you've been walking across floorboards that haven't seen any maintenance in the better part of a decade.
12.
12? Okay. So you walk over there.
Is that a reaction or an actual?
That's a regular one. So if you're rolled with hope, you can take hope. If not, I'll take fear. So you walk over there. There is a bit of give in the floorboards, and it's impossible to completely quiet your armor, but you're quiet enough about it, and you open the door opens inward, so you don't have to like try and shove it against the snow and risk it like creaking from that. So you open it slowly, gently,
And it goes.
and some snow piles inwards and whatnot as you do so, and you can hear. It sounds like something is like possibly moving around back there at present, but it you don't see anything quite yet.
Look at you guys.
Don't forget to take your fear.
Shall we check?
Wait,
this
I thought you said you rolled with hope.
No,
No, it was
I rolled
fear.
with fear.
Oh.
Yeah.
Go and
So okay, so I thought you'd rolled with hope. So
No.
as you do that, you the floor, like I was saying, the floorboards kind of in the room kind of protest the weight of you and your armor walking across them. Along with Dale is not exactly a small boy either. So they creak a decent amount as you guys are walking over there, and the windows are open, so you don't have the benefit of shutters or windows muffling your approach. You do open the door quietly, about as quietly as you can, but you once again hear that, and you also hear and there's another sound like a hissing or whatnot, and as you
Does
are
that sound the whole thing, or
Dale, do you
we hear it over
recognize
in?
any of those?
well,
oh, that's a good point.
as you're watching, something inside, like to the north, ends up hitting a timber or something, and the whole structure kind of shudders, and you see a bunch of like snow slide off the roof and raise up a cloud of just like dry, powdery snow as it just kind of billows forth, almost like a bank of fog rolling out from all this. And as you're standing there, kind of squinting, trying to see what you can see through the open door and the windows that you're standing by, you see a massive leonine-looking face emerging from it, and right by its side, there's the biggest goat head that you've ever seen either.
Yeah.
And as it pushes past into the open, you see it's got to stand at least 12 feet tall at the shoulder. This giant fucking chimera that looks bigger than the one that was sitting in the trophy room at the lodge there. And it locks eyes on you, and the goat head just gives out a splitting, and you guys all feel like it feels like ice in your veins as this serpent's tail like looms over it, like arched up, almost like a scorpion's tail, but this serpent with like dripping fangs looks at you guys and hisses as this echoing wave from the chimera's goat head like sends chills down your spines. And that is where we will pick up next session.
Cool.
We shut the door and say, don't think this ain't
Nope.
ready to be opened.
Whole lot of nope. Whole lot
I'll
of
join
nope.
you guys after I finish cooking the raccoon. Hold out for a little bit.
Could use a fireball out here.
Ooh, I wonder how cooked chimera would taste. Probably disgusting.
From what you were
Only one way to find
reading, it might potentially be toxic to find out.
Ooh.
We'd have other people test it first.
Oh, that's right. You're not well, I can make poison for you guys.
What?
Well, remember for your other character, we'd make poison
Yeah.
for them. Yeah. But I can make poison for the fighters, and they can poison their weapons.
Yeah, because you guys lost all your poisons and laxatives and everything when you
Never
lost
got a chance to
Froderick.
use them. Yeah.
I heard
so
Uncle or
sad.
Grandpa Frederick had some laxatives that he got. Can you make some for me too?
If, what do you need laxatives for, boy?
Because he's full of it. He is full of it. That's why.
I mean, I'm cooking food, and if we ever need to like get some guards away from their post,
I guess so, yeah. It'll work.
just give them some nice chow. It just happens to make them go to the bathroom.
Belfont shouts out from the next room, "You're not doing much to stoke confidence in your culinary expertise, I'll have you know."
We're in the same room.
No, he's over in the bar. You guys are in the common room.
Yeah.
I was.
Oh, that's right. He still might be shouting that actually, because that's like trepidatious. All right. Anyway, let us go get some din din.
I learned from the
good.
best.